What is going on? All you amazing viewers to play later. How are we doing today? Oh, God, sorry, I'm a little bit amped up. That caffeine kick is really getting in. But this one is a little bit different. All right? Oh, sorry. I got to remember the exact title for this, so hold on. Yeah, you'd think I'd be smarter, right? But no, fooled you. Okay. We are dipping back into basically onlygames.co. You know, the Great Tide Studios guys. Today, from their Daka store, things that they're able to do STLs and offer you prints on, we are taking a look at their Stormbringers Wolfriders. You get 3 of them in there. All right? Now, we're going to get into all this in just a moment. You know how we got to do things here on the channel. We got to get the adulting out of the way before we get to have fun. So first up is a word from our amazing unofficial sponsor.
So there I was, 23 years old, prime of my life. I woke up one morning, looked in the mirror, and my hair was thinning. It was all falling out. It wasn't until I discovered this one solution that changed everything. My first initial thought was, it's gotta be genetics, right? It's not my fault, this is genetic. Go and find out. I'm not the only one dealing with thinning hair and confidence issues. And it was nuts because we started to change everything in our routine.
We started looking at what we were putting in our bodies, what we were eating, how much water we were intaking, and then we started working out and taking care of ourselves, but still something was missing.
But also what we put on our body is drastically important to our skin and hair health. So we ditched all of those chemical filled products. We started using healthy, organic ingredients and took it upon myself to start creating these organic ingredient products to help people. I have a solution for you. Ditch all of those chemical filled products and grab something that's organic, natural, handmade, something that your family will thank you and your health will thank you. Make the switch today.
All right, amazing dude, amazing company. Seriously, click that link down below in the description box. It's going to bring you right to johnnyslicks.com. He has also provided you an exclusive viewer discount code. Abuse the hell out of it. All right? I am filming this video currently on July 16th, 2024. Over on onlygames.co, these are currently, where'd you go? $59.90, well, US dollars. Okay. First problem, and I've said this in any other video I've ever done about Only Games or Great Tide. When you order from them, totally put it out of your freaking mind. Make it go away. Because it's going to take a minimum of a month before you can even hope to see a shipping order. I'll be honest. It took less time to come from Heathrow to my front door than it did to wait for it. Once they're ready, and oh God, who was it I saw? Somebody went to their studios and they showed off everything. They have a lot of 3D printers going, which they clean regularly, make sure everything's good. Basically, when you order, you go into a queue. So once your number's up, you go to print, and boom, you get out the door. Unless there's a problem, which has happened to me a time or two, because I like ordering the Primal Hound packs, and you gotta wait a little bit longer. Okay. Problem number 2. These are not same size as Games Workshop stuff. They're a bit bigger. And that's what I wanted, okay? So basically, for the price of a Games Workshop Thunderhawk Cavalry, well, it's going to be Thunderwolf Cavalry, you get 3 in here, you're going to get 3 of the Stormbringers guys. I wanted that because I wanted something a little different for my Wolf Guard on Thunderwolves. I really did. The one thing that I was like, I'm going to have to make a little bit of changes is essentially everybody comes with spears, all right, and there's no power packs, which I get. It's from their line. You're also going to need 60mm bases because they don't supply bases. So basically, they're the same sized animal as Thunderwolf Cavalry. Okay, cool. I'm good with that. Because I really wanted my Wolf Guard to stand out, more ornate armor, maybe a bigger wolf, maybe something a little bit different. And after putting together my Sky Claws with the different jump packs and the different, the arm pauldrons and stuff, I was like, I'm good. I've got some spare parts, I'm okay. Then I started thinking, do I really? And had to go dig through. I was like, oh, thank God, thank you, Jesus. But okay, like I said, you get 3 in. I've got one that's basically almost all the way painted. I'm going to show you him in a moment. It's the first one that's done. So, here's one of the wolves. Okay, and like I said, come here. That's a side-by-side comparison to G-Dub's Thunderwolf Cavalry, and there is their Stormbringer Cavalry, or Storm whatever. Noticeable difference, okay? I don't care. I wanted something bigger. Not to mention, I think the cork I use with this is bigger than the cork I use for that. So that gave it a little bit of a height advantage. So if we kind of put them up side by side a little bit more, you can see there's still a big old difference. Go back to, once again, that's what I wanted. I wanted something big that's going to stand out on the battlefield. I know that if I go to a local G-Dub tourney or anything, I'm not going to be able to use these. I've got the other 2 Wolf Lords on, Thunderwolf Cavalry, the named guys that I can sub in for my Wolf Guard. So I'm good. I should be able to use these around the house, no problem. Use them at local gaming stores, just friendly games, no problem. All right. It comes in a couple pieces, okay? The wolf and the legs are one piece. Body is the second, and the head is the third with, well, one arm. Actually, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 5 pieces. The spears, the arm. You all right?
Yeah.
Sorry, when I hear my boy upstairs choking with the bathroom closed, I gotta take a moment. So, there's that. Now, I did not like the heads that it came with. I got 3 hooded heads, and I didn't like the look of it because I'm not doing Dark Angels. So, we had to do some head swaps. And thankfully, with Green Stuff World, when I got some stuff before with some 3D printed heads, those fit perfectly. Also, those are from some Thunderwolves that I didn't use Storm Shields on. So I decided to go with them across the board for all 3 of these wolves. One of the wolves I stuck with the spear. The other 2 I swapped out for Grey Tide Studios Primal Hounds axes. So the pauldron right there is a Primal Hounds pauldron, and the backpack is from Primal Hounds. So I like the look of this with the big, massive wolf. Remember, there are no wolves on Fenris. Maybe that can be a Primaris Wolf Guard, because the Primaris are head and shoulders above Firstborn. Now that Space Wolves have done it, and, Santa Claus, Logan Grimnar, has gone, I give you my blessing, go forth and kill. I can go that route. A much bigger wolf, Primaris Marine, I'm good, there's my backstory. So there's one of them. Okay, the only thing I think is weird is every wolf has like a little drill right in the tail for some reason. I don't know. I don't care. It works. Was I an idiot for not taking green stuff and plugging that hole? Uh-huh. But still, I can always admit that, right? Alright. Wolf number 2. I always do this. I like this guy, and this was the one I originally thought I was going to first paint. The big roaring wolf up in the air. But one of the things that I've done, and I did it on my Thunderwolf Cav guys, is there, and even on my Fenrisian wolves, remember, there are no wolves on Fenris. If they're up in the air, I gave him rocky support, like he's kind of trying to jump over it, and he's got one paw going, simply because I get the concept of you're gluing it to the base, you're hoping the molecular meltdown in the structure holds from the plastic base to the resin miniature, but it's the him up in the air and you're moving, and the miniature doing this, and over time, snap, fall. I'm trying to give it the best scenic base that I can and the best ability that I can to hang on. So once again, wolf, rider, all that fun stuff. I just did a couple little flips around, and I really liked the way that backpack looked. So bam, right on the back of him. I like the fact that the Thunderwolf shield, I should say the Storm Shield, is a little bit closer, a little bit more in tight, and it looks like he's trying to rev up the troops, or that charge. What I like is on the weapon arms for all these guys, They're bare. It's got like armored gloves, but bare arms, so it gives you a bit of a different look, which I thought was cool. Not to mention the armor's a little bit more ornate, so Primaris Wolf Guard. We're good to go, right? Seriously, we're good to go. Yeah, so there's number 2. Now, number 3, the first one that ended up on the paint bench, is this bad boy. All right. Now, because they're armed with relic weapons, everything can be a power weapon. We're living in the land of free war gear right now. So why not have some fun with it, right? I really like how it turned out with some on the Wolf, with some simple washes, a little bit of dry brushing, and some known oil covering. I thought that was just amazing. Pauldrons on the right side, I went with standard G-dub pauldrons. Just simply because you got to make the markings in and everything else. I used the more ornate ones on the other side, as you can see there, to help. I can put it whatever house I want, whatever company I want. You know, just have that bit of fun. It just took me a little bit longer to get through some things. Like with him, he's a bit more ornate on his backpack. With the skull, the axe, the wrappings, and the heads, and the everything else. I tried to keep it as simple and striking as I could. I like the fact, like I said, Primaris, Wolfguard, more savage wolf, so it explains the greater size, and I'm already good to go if I have to swap them out in my Stormlance detachment. I'm good to go. But there's all 3. We're at one of the best parts of the video right now. Seriously, we really, really are. I want to know your questions, comments, love, hatred, anger, all that fun stuff down below. How do you think they did? Seriously, when I first took a look at the wolves, I was a little like, what the hell? That looks cartoonish. I'm like, God, did I just waste $60? Kind of like I did on their Logan Grimnar version. I could not get... It came with a really elaborate base. I couldn't get the wolves to stay in place. I couldn't get the chariot to even... That was a waste, and that's another video, but still. I really, at first, was like, what the hell? Now that I've got them painted, now that I've got them good to go, I'm looking at it in a whole different light and going, I really like this. Don't worry, I'm going to leave a link down below, right where you can go right to it. Hopefully you can pick it up. One of the things I like is if you order from them, check your emails all the time because they put out special discount codes. I got these 15% off, so I'm really not arguing. I got them at a really, really good bit. The only thing I had to buy was 60mm bases because I've got plenty of cork lying around. After, foolishly, I bought, I don't know, 14, 15 sheets, not realizing how thick it was, and I went, oh, crap. But still. Now, if I made you laugh, made you cringe, made you cry, made you do any of that while filming this video, and it's me, so I'm pretty damn sure that it did hit that big old thumbs up. It's only going to show love and support for the channel, which is always appreciated. It's going to give you good karma. You put out good, you get good back, and you're going to help me trigger the algorithm. As a YouTuber, that is always very drastically important. Keeping that algorithm fed. But there we go, guys. My quick, weird look at, I think it's from the Daka store, bought from onlygames.co, their Stormbringer, their Wolf Cavalry. I can't remember the exact phrase, but it'll be there. I just, Stormbringers, whatever, you've got a, Stormbringers Wolfriders, something like that. You got to call it something different to avoid the IPBS. But there we go. I want to thank you guys for watching this one. Hope you're having a great day today. Hope you're having a safe day today. And Emperor willing, one day real soon, we'll be rolling dice across the tabletop.